Hi, Dr. Hassani, call-in receiver. Going to go through a web marketing plan like we talked about on the phone this morning, and just wanted to go through your website, sum it all up for you, show you the kind of changes that I see us making, and what we can do to bring you more patients. So as I showed you on our webinar this morning, here's your website, and the few changes that I would really like to make is, first off, this area above the fold right here. This area where, it's the first thing that your visitors come to when they see your website should have something in it. Very important information up here. When you're talking about newspaper, it's the area above the fold in the newspaper. So I would, take this website that you just had built, and we can make some tweaks to it, transfer it into our system. I don't know what kind of capabilities you have right now with editing the website yourself and doing search engine optimization. But we're glad to transfer the site into our system, or you can continue to host it where you have it now. Really, the choice is yours. But the changes that I would like to make here would be to fill this area up here with important information, whether it's a free offer, moving this information here up, and moving everything up on the page. That can be a very simple fix. The next thing I'd like to see done is this main picture here removed. The reason for this is we've done a lot of studies over the years, a lot of split tests with these scrolling, rotating images that you have here on the page. And what we find all the time is that patients tend to get kind of mesmerized by this rotating image that you've got going on here. And they look at it and it all looks nice and they're great pictures. And there is a great place for these pictures. It's just not here at the top of the website, right here, the first thing they see. The first thing you want your patients to see is why they should stay on your site, your offers, your expertise, what you can do to fix their problems. Because that's why they're on your website. They're looking for a solution to their problems. I love your logo. It really demonstrates very clearly what you are about, family dentistry, all people, big and small. So I love your logo design. I like that you have this information up here. I love this picture here, the castle with the entrance, and that's very cool. And I have a great place in mind that all these pictures will look great in. I have some great ideas for what kind of content we should be putting here. What you want to have is some direct response items. Have a free report offer, have a coupon offer, have something that's going to grab their attention and pull them in. Oftentimes we'll put a video right here at the top of the page, putting a video here with maybe over here on the left side we have a free report that we have ghost written for you. With the free report here where they can enter their email address and maybe their first name, and they can click this button here and get a copy of your free report. And that's a way that you can capture their email addresses. You can begin to build your tribe, as well as pull them in, with a video that's going to show, some real warmth and sincerity for what you do. It's not just a page, out there on the internet like every dentist has. Going down through your site, I'm going to go ahead and sign up here for your newsletter. Okay, I signed up for your newsletter. I'd love to see that when it comes out. The main thing I see here that I'm just kind of missing is a lot of content. Google, the currency of the internet right now is content. The more content you have with the Google Panda and the Google Penguin updates, the higher Google's going to rank you. Most doctors were adding anywhere from 10 to 30 or 40 new web pages a month to their website. One thing I did see here on your contact page is you have the email address, but you don't have a contact form. A lot of people that use a webmail system these days, if they click on this, nothing will happen because they're using a Gmail or a Yahoo account. This is great for the old days when people had Outlook, Express, and used locally based mail clients. So I would like to see a contact form on here that people can opt into a lot easier, and it's easier for you to use. It allows you to standardize communication from your website. Looking at the implant pages here, you've got some clinical stuff on here I'm not really so keen on. These pop-up pages I'm not really big on because it's not good for search engine optimization. I would like to see these actually turned into another page, a separate page that doesn't just pop up here in front. And I would suggest getting rid of the clinical stuff. You know, your website is about showing patients that you care about them, that you're the man for their needs, that you're not going to hurt them. And showing patients how stuff clinically works doesn't really hit any of the points that are there will convince them to become your patient. So I would tweak that a little bit. Financing options, all the other information in here I like. I just like to see a lot more information. Also looked at some of the code of your site, some of the source code. As I mentioned on the phone right here, you need to be setting yourself as an author here in the code. That's one of Google's newest tags that they're wanting to see on websites. And then also right here in the keywords, I'd like to see a bunch more of these keywords. You know, you've got 6 or 8 in there now. I'd like to see 20 or 30 or 40. And then here for your keyword description, this is what Google is going to display when it shows your website in the search engine. So this little blip, for instance, I did a search for your name. This tag right here, your meta description tag, this area I've highlighted right here, is what Google is going to show right here below your website. So you've got, you know, when Google displays your website, you have the link, you have the address. It might give you some information about what type of file it is. In this case, there's a PDF here, but then it's going to show that blip. So you want to have something good in here that's going to convince people to click on your link after they find you in the search engine. Just because you show up #1 doesn't mean people are just going to automatically click on you. Something that is said here has to be convincing them, that prospect that is searching, to click on your website. Looking down through the code here, I see you've got a lot of style, JavaScript. It all looks okay. I would probably move this JavaScript area here to an external file and link it. That way you're going to have a better code to noise ratio. Getting rid of all this code makes it easier for Google to read your site. Let's see, looking down through here, I don't see Google Analytics installed anywhere, which is particularly concerning for me, because if you are going to be doing Google AdWords, you really, I mean, that's kind of like saying that you're gonna drive a car without putting gas in it. You need to really have Google Analytics installed on here. Get your webmaster to do that, or it's going to cost you a lot of money in the long run. And you know, that's what marketing is about, getting a return. If you're not getting a return, why are you spending money on marketing? Putting Google Analytics should be installed right here on your website. So make sure to get your webmaster to get that installed before you spend any more money or before you start your AdWords campaign. I did a little reputation search for you. Found that you had joined the American Academy of Cosmetic Dentists back in 2011. Found your deals on DemandForce, which is here and here. DemandForce used to have a killer product. They had a deal with Google where they could syndicate reviews directly to Google, and when you would search, when you would go to Google and search, let me see here. Dentist. So when you used to go to Google and search, you would see here where it says 2 reviews. DemandForce had a little blip over here too that showed DemandForce reviews. Unfortunately, about 18 months ago, Google dumped DemandForce, and now Google is only displaying Google reviews. Now what that means is you need to be playing with Google to get your reviews directly into Google, because people are searching and they're going to see what's in Google. What DemandForce has now is they have this little bitty line item right here at the bottom of your Places page that says, click here to view more reviews around the web. Something else I see here is that you haven't claimed your Google Plus page. This means that if you get a bad review, one, you're not going to get notified of it. You're not going to know you have a bad review out there. And secondly, you can't reply to reviews. Part of running an elegant business is that you can't make everybody happy. Somebody is going to leave you a bad review at some point. And how you handle that bad review speaks volumes for what kind of dentist you are. Are you the dentist that is going to argue with their patient online about how they're wrong, about their problem? Or are you the dentist that goes on here and replies to a bad review and says, I'm really sorry for your trouble. Here's my personal cell phone number. Please call me. I'd like to resolve it. And that's what it's all about. It's customer service. It's not who's right and wrong. So yeah, getting out here, claim your Google Places page, and start editing this. Add pictures in here. Add content. Get notifications. Reply to reviews. Very important. Very important. Demand Force really doesn't do a whole lot for me. It's kind of like an exit interview. You do get a lot of reviews back from people, but they just don't show up anywhere. When you search for, where was my search here? Let's go search for Aurora dentist. Actually, yeah, let's specify Ontario because there's an Aurora, Colorado. So we search for Aurora, Ontario dentist. Let's see, what do we have here? Here's a Demand Force, but it looks like it's for your competitor, St. Andrew's Dental Center. So they're midway down the first page here. How about cosmetic dentist? Yeah, I don't see you anywhere, and I also don't see Demand Force here. What you're dealing with here is you have three different searches that Google is running. You have the paid. This is Google AdWords, which is running right here inside the green. And this is the pay-per-click area. This is where if you pay to run your ad, you can run an ad right there. Here inside the blue, we have your Google local area. And this is the local search. This is the Google Places, the Google, oops, sorry about that crooked line. This is the Google Plus pages. And this is a free service that Google offers that if you fill out and complete your profile 100%, you can add reviews in here. You can publish information about yourself. The third area that Google offers is they have their organic search results. And there's actually some more organic search results down here at the bottom that you can't see right now. And then what they also have is they have a fourth area that's kind of a hybrid. It's kind of a combination between the pay-per-click here and the local search here. And you can identify it because, so for instance, in this Google pay-per-click ad here, you see the title, you see the website, and you see the description. Title, website, description. But however, here on this ad and this ad, you see that below the ad, they have an address with a little blue marker next to it. You see how that pops up on the map? Now, these are Google AdWords Express ads. And what these give you is they give you, of course, this little blue marker that the eye quickly sees. You get a bigger ad because you get your extra address and phone number information here below it, whereas on these you only get 3 lines. Here you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines. And you also get a little blue marker up here on the map, which you can't see right now because it's up in Aurora, Ontario. And if you notice both these ads, because I'm here in New Albany, Louisville metro area, these ads are shown based on my geographic location. So they're displaying ads here for 2 dentists here in our town. But for a person that was searching in your area, they would have a little blue marker right here on the map for these 2 blue markers down here. They'd have a 1 and a 2 on them, actually, identifying them. As we scroll down the page, I mentioned there was some more organic results here that you couldn't see before. These are all organic results. And then what you also have here is you have a 5th search engine. that Google is selectively displaying in certain markets. You've got 3 YouTube videos here. This is one of the newest things Google is doing. If you have a YouTube video that you well optimize for your local area, Google will display it right here on the search engines. And this is another piece of real estate that you can claim. These are considered organic results, but it is different from the others because, of course, if you click on it, it's going to play a video. And also, I'm going to point out one more thing here at the bottom. The very last result on the first page is a PR web press release. We do a ton with press releases because you can claim yet another piece of real estate here on the first page of Google. Our philosophy is about dominating Google. You can get a first page ranking, you can get a couple rankings here on the first page, but if your dental practice is here, you have an AdWords Express ad over here, you've got this organic ad here, so you've got a paid ad, you've got an organic ad, you've got a local place ad, you've got an AdWords Express ad, and now they scroll down the page and they see that you're here in a video and they see that you've got a press release here at the bottom of the page. You've dominated the whole first page of Google. Not only have you excluded places your competition can market, but you've got 6 or 7 instances on the first page. And that's when you really pull in a ton of patients because they scroll down the page and it's the number of touches they have. The more times a person sees you, the more likelihood that they're going to click on you and that they're going to recognize your name. It's all about recognition. We can talk about branding, and that's essentially what we're doing here. You're branding yourself in your local area. I did see here that looks like for July, August 2011, you joined the AACD. I found this online for you. So that's something that, you can definitely highlight and talk about. Affiliations with dental organizations are something that a lot of consumers don't understand entirely what they mean. But it's something that we've done press releases for with great success to highlight, affiliations or continuing education training that a dentist has. So that really sums up my marketing plan for you. The changes to your website that I would make as far as getting you visibility in the search engines, adding video here to the first page of Google. That's going to be your ticket to more new patients. So if you like some of the things I'm saying here, I'd love to chat with you again and see what we can do. My number is 888-741-1413. I'm at extension 17. I'm also going to put my contact information at the bottom of this video here so it's easier for you to find. So I appreciate your time, Dr. Hassani. Take care.